Is math related to science?
Barack Obama had a big part of 9/11. Not being around, always on vacation, never in the office.
Why do you think Barack Obama wasn't in the Oval Office on 9/11?
That I don't know.
You wrote into me. Tell me what you wanted me to get straight with your mom.
I want my mom to understand that I can't live off of $1,000 a month.
You want a G-Wagon for your 16th birthday.
I need my G-Wagon.
Some floss music on. We're getting ready. So wet. So wet. So awesome.
Do you ever sit back and wonder, how did we come to be here? How have we reached this point? Maybe it's because of the chemicals in the water. Maybe it's because when we were younger, we turned on educational TV and ended up watching stuff like this.
I am pregnant! And it is Jesus.
Now the Learning Channel is the absolute epitome of education. It has learning in its name. Okay, well no, nothing of learning value is actually taught on here anymore, but maybe I only feel this way because the station's shows have been teaching many meaningful lessons that just flew right over my head. So today, I'm going to try to figure out what TLC is teaching the viewers, and I'm going to drag you along for this, and I'm going to see if they need a name change. So in this video, I'm going to cover TLC shows that have aired and were extremely popular, and as well as ones that are currently airing. So now it's time to die. This show teaches us all that there are many harmful addictions that we can bring upon ourselves, and that eating mattresses can be more addictive than cocaine. The show usually starts with the idea that the person being shown is your average Joe with nothing out of the ordinary. Then, all of a sudden, here comes the smelly diaper addiction. So in the end, kids, even if someone looks like they have nothing that stands out about them, there could be something there that makes that person very unique and a special individual. That person may already even seem special, but then you find out that there's still more to them. You think that you're looking at Pamela Anderson, but you're actually looking at a lady who is addicted to being Pamela Anderson.
I love sniffing and chewing dirty diapers. It has to have pee in it. It has to have pee in it.
Good dirty diapers for the munch and sniff must contain urine.
The heavier ones that have more pee smell better.
We have learned that urine adds a nice, better stench to diapers.
I keep some in my pocketbook.
TLC is teaching us the many uses of pocketbooks.
We're gonna take this one off.
We have now learned that this individual is a threat to society. She has no boundaries, and the FBI should now add diaper sniffers to their list of people to keep a watch out for.
The diapers, they decay after a certain time. It'll start to like mold a little bit. Oh, there's flies all of a sudden.
Okay, so I don't know how many people knew this, but apparently diapers will eventually mold and then attract flies. I thought that these things couldn't do that. Personally, I thought that diapers were just going to stay in their constant state and that the feces in them would absolutely not change its state at all. So I'm very thankful for TLC blessing this teaching onto me. I have learned so much, and I can honestly say that I have grown as a person.
Yes, those are cloth diapers. I feel like you need this to help you move forward with your addiction.
Cloth diapers can be used to stop diaper addicts, and in conclusion, there are many things that you cannot do while pregnant, but chewing dirty diapers is not one of them. That means, my dearest pregnant viewers, you are free to nibble away.
My name is Nathaniel, I'm 27 years old, and I'm in a serious relationship with my car.
Nathaniel, how could you?
Nathaniel's obsession first developed as a teenager when he would build model cars.
This is what happens if you build model cars once. Don't build model cars, kids. This is actual knowledge, but I don't know when I'm gonna use it. I'm not just gonna go around and say, hey, do you guys wanna know all about objectophilia? I'm an expert on it.
He likes a lot of the same music I do.
Since he knows the car gender and music taste, we must assume that the car has some form of communication with select people.
I'm addicted to putting orthopedic casts on my body. I absolutely love the attention I get.
He says he's addicted to wearing casts, but he's actually addicted to attention.
There's actually, I was on the subway and this guy tried to steal my wallet out of my back pocket, and I just quick right hook, boom.
He is the main man behind r/that happened.
I have to get him into the car because he can't turn, he can't move, he can't even go to the bathroom by himself.
Thanks to TLC, we now have the best excuse possible to get your partner to do everything for you.
She said, I gotta choose her or the casting. Stopping casting would be like me trying to cut off my own arm.
The epic Chad picks casting over the girl. My Big Fat Fabulous Life is about someone named Whitney Way Thor, who is overweight. The show mainly focuses on drama, and it's mainly filled with Whitney complaining.
You know, spills onto everything else.
The show sends the idea that you can still have a rad life if you're obese, but if your attitude is bad, your life will be sad. We learn that looks are not everything as well, and that the key to life is to be able to make excellent excuses.
My back is not good.
What's the diagnosis?
Well, the chiropractor said he took no x-rays and stuff. He said it's the same problem that I had.
And that is?
I don't know exactly, but when he looked at my x-ray, he said something on this side is wrong here. Not really. I don't know. I don't find it that easy to get a date, I guess.
Here we have learned that someone we will never meet finds it hard to get a date.
Why are you having so much trouble getting a man and keeping him?
Whitney's mom has lost all faith in her.
I've always had a man, honey. There are some of us that can do that, and some of us that can't.
Whitney's mom's brutal honesty will never cease to amaze.
I know if I weren't fat, I would not be single. Like, I know that.
Being overweight is the only factor that determines if someone is single or not. Now this clip is about to show us that lying about your skills, especially in a job interview, can seriously backfire.
How's your pop culture knowledge? I think it's, I would say good.
The last time you saw a movie at the theater?
I saw Star Wars.
Yeah, that's kind of a popular movie.
Now, according to this, you can state that you have a good knowledge of pop culture and not be familiar with the term Star Wars.
100%. So fat people don't treat you well?
Yeah, they're moody and they're cranky.
Allegedly, fat people are moody and cranky.
Maybe that's why you're yelling at me, because you're cranky and hungry.
Possible theory presented to us that Whitney complains on her show because she is cranky and hungry. Whitney's mouth is always open.
I didn't mess that up, I promise.
Let's go to a backup plan.
I did not mess that up.
Whitney does a perfect demonstration of how to successfully create a YouTuber apology video.
I can't get low. My knee really hurt.
TLC informed us that Whitney has knee problems. Just one thing, I don't think we'll ever be able to figure out what causes that.
Nobody is above going down. Well, I am, because I have a knee problem, so I won't be getting down.
She is a perfect demonstration of many things, and now she's showing us how to deliver lines that show our oppression with a smooth, confident, empowered grin.
Big girl dance class, our sacred space.
Dance studio is a sacred space. The monks go there to do their work and get down.
Everything isn't about you, Whitney.
This show is no longer on TLC, but it has had quite the run. The main star is a young beauty pageant contestant girl, and the family is politically incorrect and doesn't look prim and proper and perfect for the camera. The show's most iconic excerpt would be the moment that Honey Boo Boo shows what can be done when you have an extra finger.
I wish I had an extra finger, then I can grab my cheese ball.
Many would try to say that they can do extra work, or maybe they'd be able to do more productive things with an additional finger, but Honey Boo Boo teaches us to sit back and enjoy the small cheese balls of life. There are many wonderful teachings to be shared throughout the show.
You stupid fly.
This teaches us about passive-aggressive relationships. She allows the fly to land on her, to befriend it, leading it into a false sense of security, and then she insults it mercilessly. This can also portray backstabbing, manipulation, and verbal abuse.
You don't play with meow.
On the path to hurt others, we can ultimately just end with hurting ourselves.
I think I got some of that cow poo in my mouth, and it doesn't taste too good.
Cow manure does not taste good. The new effective way to cool off.
Tijuana, B is for baby Caitlin, C is for cheese ball, D is for doo-doo brown.
This teaches us an alternative alphabet.
What is that?
Hors d'oeuvre.
A what?
A hors d'oeuvre.
This is a new fancy hors d'oeuvre recipe that I'm sure Chef Ramsay would enjoy.
I was so excited, I almost came out of my skin.
She has the capability to molt. Quick, the lizard people are among us. Stop them.
That would be weird. I would be riding around to just in my bones.
Okay, now that is how you do a quick save. Extreme Cheapskates. This show is about extreme cheapskates. Though this show can get vile and very extreme, It actually probably is the most educational TLC show that I've seen. Some of the episodes show people who actually come up with mild and genius ways to save money, and some of their extreme money-saving rituals actually have real facts and logic behind them. Now, I did say some episodes have this. There are just other moments where, dear God, it cannot get any worse than this.
This is my reusable boiling water. It may be a little chunky.
Apparently, if you reuse water, it can get chunky.
If it doesn't get all drunk up, I pour it back.
This isn't something you can learn, I'm sorry, but could you imagine the bacteria and saliva that must go back into the containers? Peeling food like this is something you can apparently do.
Main course.
You can cook lasagna in a dishwasher. Now everyone can rise against T-Series.
That's good, right?
Children are brutally honest.
It actually kills the bacteria by having them in here.
Putting clothes in the freezer kills bacteria.
Kids leave toys all the time. If they're unclaimed, why not pick them up and take it home with you, because they're free.
Taking something that isn't yours is okay if you don't know who it belongs to.
I collect breast milk for my friends. Chloe prefers Jessica's milk over anyone else's breast milk.
Whoever Jessica is, she has some good milk.
I mean, this is her fave. She'll drink the others, but this is more her preference.
Breast milk flavors are as unique as the human fingerprint. Now, in conclusion, have we actually learned anything? That's for you to decide, but I'm gonna say no. I think TLC should probably have a name change, and I just don't think the term The Learning Channel suits it anymore. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Every night is like a daze, but oh, I feel embraced as I know I'm running late.